Hey everybody, in this video I'm going to show you network scanning with the EtherScope nXG, and we're going to scan the 6 gigahertz spectrum because what I have now is a 6 gigahertz capable EtherScope nXG, a handheld device with a lot of capability for troubleshooting, network scanning, you name it. And I now have access to some 6 gigahertz access points. I have one here sitting on my tripod. And I have the EtherScope down below here sitting on an access point, and we're going to do some simple tests. I'm going to remote into the EtherScope nXG. Again, it's a little handheld device, fits in your bag. You'll be able to troubleshoot some Wi-Fi. And so if we take a look at that here, I'm remoted in to my EtherScope. It's connected to the network via a wired Ethernet connection. And what I'm going to do is tap on Wi-Fi, because this is where we're going to do our scans. And right now I have it scanning just the 6 gigahertz spectrum. I don't want to look at 2.4 or the 5 gigahertz because frankly I don't care about them right now. I want to test out 6 gigahertz capability. The EtherScope can connect to a Wi-Fi network that is 6 gigahertz. And I also have a Windows laptop that I connected to the access point via 6 gigahertz. So you can see here there is one AP found on channel 37. That is actually my AP. I'm not sure how we're able to see 802.11 traffic on these other channels here. Maybe somebody else in the area has a 6 gigahertz AP, but just isn't detected. If we click on the 3 dots here, we can actually refresh it, clear any problems, and upload this scan to Link Live. I'm not going to do that right now, but what I'm going to click on is these 3 lines here on the left side. And you can see I have one active channel, one active SSID, one AP, BSSID. So what we can do is click on SSIDs here, and that is the SSID that I am broadcasting from my Ingenious access point. Now the EtherScope can hear this signal at -53 dBm. If we tap into that, we can see more details about this SSID. It is broadcasted. It's an 802.11ax SSID, and I have a security type of WPA3 personal. All right, and so I do have a post about WPA3. It's really an enhancement to the previous Wi-Fi security that's been around for years and years and years. And so with WPA3, it's going to be required for Wi-Fi 6 and 6E. Now, if we click on any of these options down here, it'll kind of drill into that, right? So if I tap on channels, I can see that the SSID is operating on channel 37. There's the frequency. There's one AP with no utilization going on right now. If I tap into there, then I can, my favorite option here is to look down below at this RF and traffic statistics. Now it's going to look at that data for this channel width here. Now I do know that the SSID itself is a 160 megahertz channel width. I configured it that way, but because we tapped into channel 37E right here, channel 37, we are only looking at it from a 20 megahertz width. So I'm gonna tap back here to go back, and I actually just want to keep looking at the SSID. Now the really cool thing about the EtherScope nXG is being able to do some tests on the Wi-Fi network. You can take this handheld device, bring it with you on site, and be able to test the Wi-Fi network with just this handheld device. And there are a number of different tests that you can conduct. So I'm going to click on this wrench here, or tap on it, and I'm going to tap on connect. So here it's going to create a profile to connect to this SSID called Testnet because it just doesn't exist. I'm going to say yes. I want to configure the credentials, the password to log into it. So you can see it knows that it's a WPA3 personal. I'm just going to tap here where it says password. I'm going to type in my super secret password, password 1234. It's just for lab purposes. So there we go. I've configured that profile. I'm going to go back. You can see now we're in the auto test function here, where it's going to run 6 tests. It's going to connect to the SSID, perform some channel analysis, DHCP, DNS, access connectivity to the gateway. So to run this, we're just going to tap start. So you can see that the test failed. And that's because I actually messed up the password for the SSID. So these are the different tests that we're running. I'm going to modify that password. I'm gonna tap on password here. It's actually testing 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna tap OK. I'm gonna go back again, and then restart these tests. All right, so here we go. Our tests are complete. We can see that the 6 tests have completed successfully. Here is the result. If I tap on Testnet, there's a security, WPA3 personal. There's no roaming going on right now. Shows us our signal results, what our SNR is, what the noise is, and utilization. I'll go back and we can go through some of the other tests. Here's the channel utilization test. It's going to see how much traffic is actually happening on this channel 37, and it's 160 megahertz wide channel. So you can see that here, those details. And then if we go back again to the other tests, this is more of what AP I'm connecting to. And if we go back again, these are my tests, DHCP tests, how long it took for DHCP, how long a DNS response was successful, and then testing to my gateway. So you can see there's 3 tests, what the response time was. So really the auto test is a great way to just have that one tap button to test very specific things. And you can get to that from the main screen by tapping on auto test. So really good, again, to do a scan, being able to see what is happening on your Wi-Fi network, especially on the 6 gigahertz. With so many channels available to us, it can be very difficult to see what's going on. You can see that I have 1 AP detected just based on that color, and then it sees 2 clients connected there. So from this view, you would just click on channels and then scroll down to channel 37. If I can get there with my mouse. Come on, you can do it. There's channel 37. We can tap into that again, though we're only looking at it from the 20 megahertz point of view. So really we want to go back and start your analysis from the SSID level, run those tests, you connect, and then be able to look at even the client, what clients are seen. So you can see the EtherScope itself knows it's a client, and then there's my Windows laptop. And I can show you from the dashboard what this looks like. I have 1 access point online. I'm going to switch to the access point view. There's the access point, what channels it's running on, and also firmware version, how many clients. Then if we go down to the clients section, we can see 2 clients were connected, what band they were on, their rate, and the SSID. So that is just kind of a brief look at using the EtherScope nXG to do your tests, to figure out what's going on with Wi-Fi, analyze it, dig deeper into the channel that's being used by your SSID, by a specific access point, and then send all of these tests up to Link Live so they can be analyzed by maybe another network engineer, or maybe you need to take a look at it later and you just want to collect those results. So if you have any questions, let me know down below in the comment section, and I want to thank you for watching.